don't want to identify the individual for fear that, that we don't wish any repercussion against them. This individual is disabled, and he had a stroke. And as you can see, he has mobility issues. He is an individual who came to my aid when I was here, when I was up in Scarborough, Birchmount, and Finch, and he did some amazing things, and he helped, so much. It was unbelievable. Clean, cooked, did everything. Now he's in housing, and he has a disability, and he's in the hospital. Now, in this individual, he has concerns. There's repairs and maintenance issue and safety issue that he has to deal with day by day. The fact that he just cannot speak and the fact that he cannot walk because of his disability and the stroke, he still is able to take care of his animal, and he's able to see his animals fed, and he's able to take care of his basic cleaning and things that need to be done. I'm so thankful that I met him. But because of the environment of the housing and the a constant amount of traffic, and because not being able to speak, it's the assistance of another friend across that helped him so much and looked out for him. And I did what I could. Not now, he has all these damages in the walls where all the electrical can be shown. But yet, so many housing staff as came in, but no one has addressed these issues here that need to be addressed. So we're asking Toronto Community Housing to see that these repairs and safety issues and electrical issues that need to be dealt with are addressed. Now, when I sit here at this place, I always have to be sitting with my back towards, I feel not, not proper, right? Because the constant traffic to where he's not able to control and the constant abuse, right, that he has to encounter being a tenant of housing because his workers just come in and they ignore all these things that needs to be done. Now, the last time I was here, I'm so thankful to him. He helped save me and my dog after we went through a terrible ordeal, and a lot of things I witnessed. It was like totally not acceptable. We did ask Allison to address these issues previously, and I believe Mario has emails from it. Now, imagine if I have to be, watching my back in a friend's house. Imagine how that friend has to live. So we're asking for these work to be done, and there's a lot of history and a lot of friends that who have passed and who has frequent this place. So I will assist them in taking photos of whatever memorabilia he has of those who he has encountered as he has lived here. And I've asked him about the repairs that needs to be done, and the painting. You need the painting done. The painting, you need the place painted too? Yes, so it needs a place painted. And the electrical socket, as you can see over there, that electrical socket is not covered. So that needs to be covered. So I'm not going to show his image, but I'm going to show you that you just keep the place in a clean manner. And over here is the balcony. And this, oh my goodness, this here I cleaned previous for him. And this is unacceptable. And he also needs the curtain to be replaced. So we asked Toronto Housing to address this immediately. And we need every single thing here that needs to be clean. And over here, and the curtain rod and everything, the heater needs to also be clean. So everything that needs to, and those need to be cleaned. And I believe that is everything that is here. I have gone through and I've seen here. This needs to be done. And the cupboards here. And this needs to be done. And the wall needs to be done there. And bathroom, let's see here. And the bathroom needs to be real. I think that's good. The light needs to be covered. The socket needs to be covered. And here we go. These are the issues here. And over there, I think that's the fire alarm. So we're asking Toronto Community Housing to see that these repair and the light here. And there's a problem with the stove here. This needs to be fixed. And also, I have checked these previously, and this does not, these things When you turn on, the different ends go on. The cockroach is to be dealt with. And does the fridge work? Right. Okay, and the fridge seems to need to be cleaned. So we're asking Toronto Community House, the fridge needs to be cleaned. And we're asking Toronto Community Housing, and the light sockets need to be fixed there. This needs to be screwed. And the sink here needs to be fixed too. So as you can see there, so we're asking Toronto Community Housing to address this immediately. Also, the rodents and the cockroaches need to be dealt with. Yep, they're everywhere. So we're asking Toronto Community House to address this immediately for this tenant, and we will give the apartment. And over here, these need to be fixed. And this is everything. So we're asking Toronto Community Housing to address these issues. And how do I turn this off? Okay, that's down. Okay, good. Okay, and to address this immediately for this tenant. And this wall, this here, and just these here. So this is everything that needs to be repaired and maintained. And I will put the address on here once we finish here. And I will not put it on here, right? I will name PB is the initial, and 4205, and what's the account number? And this here is, I will get the number from outside, and then I will put it, 120842205. That's the account number, okay? So I'm also passing it over to Property Standards, Joseph O'Keefe, and I'm asking him to address this issue. I will not address the environment and what he has to deal with. That's concerned with the maintenance, the repair, and the electricals and the safety issues first. To God be the glory. I'm Kevin Clark, your candidate for Toronto Mayor in 2026. Let's provide a real service for the people of this city and treat no one as less. Because somebody has a disability, we should not take away their ability to enjoy the reasonable enjoyment of life. To God be the glory. One love. Oh, and I just thank him for doing all the work he did for me in my days when I was in need, and also when I was. Thank you, those who agree, and peace and love. And if anyone, we don't seek finances and all that, but anyone who wants to help with his animal or the food for his animal, he has a beautiful animal, so his caregiver over here. So anyone who wants to assist financially towards him, email is creating, CREATING, good, GOOD, people, PEOPLE at gmail.com. If you'd like to help to volunteer to help him get his mobility, or to walk the animals, or to help with the cleaning, or to help with the cooking, you can text 647-745-2768, or the same email. If you e-transfer funds, it's creating, CREATING, good, GOOD, people, POPLE at gmail.com. And whatever you send through, just put PB as the code, right? And once you put the initial PB, or 912 or 4025912, if you put that in, then whatever funds has come through will go to him and his animal to assist them in their day-to-day activity. If he chooses to give anything to us, that is his choice, but we do not ask for anything in return, but that he's able to enjoy the reasonable enjoyment of life and enjoy his premise. And that is our purpose. But I am also running for mayor, and that is what I'm supposed to do for the people. Everyone have a beautiful, blessed, wonderful day. Let's look out for one another, because we are accountable not only to ourselves, but to the happiness of others, because that's loving your neighbor as yourself. And your neighbor is anyone or being that breathes the breath of life. So that dog is also your neighbor. So if you wish to assist with food, then you can either text, we can either pick it up, and this animal will be fed. If you'd like to help walk the animal or help him in any way, then we welcome you. And if you wish to donate to my Mirror campaign, that you can do or inquire about once the writ is called. But let's take care of this individual needs first. And we ask Toronto Community Housing to address these issues that are put here. All right. God be the glory. And also clean the balcony. I cleaned it last time. And, because he's the awesome man, an awesome man. And we hope that he gets through his stroke, and we hope he's able to walk again, hope he's able to speak again, and I hope be able to enjoy life so he can be with his family, his children, and all his loved ones. To God be the glory, and we pray for him and all in that situation. Peace and love.